Hello, Justajolt here. Hopefully in front of you can see a load of Havokfire or Vulcan belts, and if you click this link here, because I'm clever like that, you should be able to see how much fun you can have with a Havokfire. However, today my intention is to show you exactly what you can do with one of these, specifically in terms of joining two of them together. Now, on YouTube you'll see a few different methods of doing this, but the method that I favour, my favourite method that I've seen so far, is the one that I saw on a German video, which I'll put a link to down below. It was really cool, and I could understand every word of it because I am fluent in German. Yep, clever Justajolt, jawohl! Now then, what you do is this. You can unscrew this little didgery here, unscrew this little didgery there, and this actually comes off quite easily. This actually isn't that much of a problem. So you can see there, it's coming off there, nice and easily. Now try not to lose them. Makes a nice clattering noise on the glass table, doesn't it? And then this quite simply opens up, and then inside you can see you have the belt over the top of these spiky things, which go through a few pre-made holes on the belt. Now what some people do is they take one of these, saw one of these in half, glue it on there, and then that's their belts joined together. Problem with that is following. Once you've done that, you're going to lose a shot, and also it's kind of permanent, which is a little bit of a shame. So I'm going to show you a method that I learned from, like I say, this wonderful video, which involves taking off one of these with a screwdriver. And if you just go under there like that, I'll be able to just lever this back off again. And then what you do is you basically stick the other bit of belt under there, stick this back on, and it's possible to clip this back together, as if I just show you with that piece that I've just lost somewhere. There it is. So once you've taken this off, let's get it the right way around, let's just check. Yep, Nerf. It's actually possible to clip these back together again, like so. So it's a non-permanent solution, which is really nice. You can glue it if you want. But anyway, I'm going to take a fresh belt, which has not yet been dug into, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver, preferably one with a little bit of a point on it. Be careful not to stick yourself with the point. And I'm literally just going to go under here, and I'm trying to break the seal with the glue, because it's just glued on here, and it's glued on that side too. I actually recommend you watching any of the guys' videos because they're actually all pretty good. So let's get this under there. The screwdriver kind of looks sharp on camera, but it's really not as easy as it could be if I had better tools. Yeah, because a bad workman always blames his tools. Bad jolt. There you go. You can sort of see it starting to come a little bit loose there. There we go, and up it comes. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's starting to come up now. There we go. And then once you get your screwdriver under, it unclips pretty easily, and then it's just a case of very cleverly and carefully working it upwards so that the glue on the other side also gradually loses its seal without. You can see that it was glued just there. Either side you have these clips, and then here we go, it just comes off, and then you can see where the glue is, and there you have your other bit, and this just peels off because this was glued as well. So now next step, I'm going to get both of these chains together, and we're going to first of all move this bit out of the way, and this other side, the one that used to have the green bit on, we're just going to feed that up through, and you can use a screwdriver to help you do that too, but this one's worked okay. Then simply reinsert. Oops, see that's just kind of fallen out there a little bit. Reinsert this kind of double prong bit here. I'm going to lay this bit over the top and I'm going to kind of try and gauge the distance. There we go. There it is. And then it's possible if you just have a look there, you see, got to make sure you line these up right. So got Nerf going that way upside down, Nerf going that way upside down here too. Place that in here. Place the other side just in here. And it should be possible then to just pressurise and click them both back in. Whoops, nearly. Just thinking, I wonder if it's possible to make a Mobius strip out of a Havokfire chain. Now, those bits of paper, you cut it in a special way. You stick two ends together, make a loop, cut it, and then oops, wrong way around. It's a bit of a noobish thing to do. And you so you cut it and then it makes kind of two loops joined together. I wonder if you could do that with a Havokfire chain. I'll make sure we get the distance about right here. There we go. Right again, give that a good squeeze. And this is, to be honest, the most difficult bit. It's clicking them. Now, how's that for absolutely typical? The battery runs out in the camera, so I go and put it on to charge, and I come back and I play around with this a little bit more, and this is exactly the same one as before. You can see this is where I've kind of been mucking around with it, and there we go, it's just clipped into place. Now what I had to do to make that happen was kind of lay it down on the table, put lots and lots of pressure on it, and it didn't actually click, it just kind of went in and stayed. It looks like the problem's actually that some of this is kind of bunched up in the middle, so I'm tempted to chop away some of the strip in there, not too much though. So I'm just literally cutting away some of this excess here, just to give me a bit more space to work with. There we go, let's get rid of that. And we're going to try again. Now the bit that I cut down was starting to fray a little, so I actually took a match and just kind of held it kind of away from this, of course, underneath there to allow those bits to kind of melt back together again so it wouldn't fray anymore. So that's something I've done kind of off camera. What you do is you just apply massive pressure and eventually it just goes in like the other one did, but apparently not on camera. Look at that, and we're in. So that's my video on how to connect Havokfire chains together. If you want to see what I used it to do, click up here. And like I said before, thanks a lot to DerTestMichel, whose video I watched learn how to do this. Also, das sage ich wieder auf Deutsch. Ich weiß schon, dass viele Deutsche besser Englisch können als Englische Deutsch können, aber naja, trotzdem vielen Dank DerTestMichel. Fantastische Anweisung. Bin sehr, sehr dankbar. And hey, what are those? Click the link to count with Jolt.
DerTestMichel, jetzt darf ich auf Sofa sitzen neben dieser schönen Pflanze. Tschüssi!